voice of Indonesia.
And today, the TTI, or Trade, Tourism and Investment in collaboration with IIPC London and Bank of Indonesia Forum has reached its peak of its program, which presents ministerial forum attended by prominent guests from Netherlands and Indonesia. Right now, I'm not alone. I'm with Puji Lestari, the Counselor for Social and Cultural Affairs, to talk more about the event. But before we start and dive in about the interview, let's first watch a video of how the event are going down right now.
Companies, especially for high-tech product, like products such as medical equipment, fisheries equipment.
Hello, Puji Lestari. So glad to have you here in Voice of Indonesia. And let's talk about the event of the TTI. But first, how are you today?
Good afternoon, Rai. Thank you for having me. I'm really glad to be invited to the program. We are good. Of course, we have to because we're having the program right today.
Of course. And before I start, can you elaborate first about what the event actually is to our listener and viewers of Voice of Indonesia and RRI?
All right. So, this Indonesia and the Netherlands Trade, Tourism and Investment Forum is actually the first time to be organized by the Indonesian Embassy in The Hague. So it is one of our flagship programs within the framework of the comprehensive partnership between Indonesia and the Netherlands. And it is also part of the implementation of our Plan of Action 2024-2025, which is just signed by the two foreign ministers last year. And so we, of course, need to take the momentum of this ever high cooperation between these two countries. And we are aware that the Indonesian government under the President Jokowi administration that we are focusing or putting economic diplomacy as the priority for foreign policy. So in this case, we are fostering the trade and investment and also try to boost the market penetration for Indonesia strategic industry. So this is part of the concerted efforts between the embassy and the government of Indonesia. Of course, here is we have the IIPC and also Bank Indonesia London to jointly organize this event.
Okay, that seems really interesting. But can I ask, what is the selling point of Indonesia to the Netherlands and the IIPC of London? What is the most popular product that Indonesia are currently selling to the IIPC and the TTI event today?
Well, Indonesia and Netherlands, we have a way back, a long history of cooperation and history, of course, in this case. But we look forward to boost the cooperation that already performed really well. So in this case, for the trade, tourism, and investment, supposed to be and have to be the focus of our bilateral relation. And in this case, we know that why TTI Forum and why is it so special? That the Netherlands is actually one of our largest trading partners in Europe. And in the past 5 years, the bilateral trade performance has increased like 7.17%. And more than 20% of Indonesian export actually go through the port in the Netherlands. So it's actually served as the hub for the trade from Indonesia to Europe. So this is actually a good one why we do this TTI Forum in the Netherlands. And we have already a wide range of products as the main trade with the Netherlands, especially for this 2023, you focus on the chemical product and also the industry. So we would like to have this strategic industry to penetrate the market in Europe through the Netherlands.
Okay, I see. And this Tuesday and Wednesday in TTI 2024 culminates with a series of ministerial meetings. And who are currently attending the event, and what does the ministerial meeting aim to achieve in this event?
Well, it is so excited that we're having this event. This is the first one, but we already have a great intention from both sides. So today we're having the Minister of Trade and Development Cooperation from the Netherlands, and from Indonesia we have our dear Minister Cooperative and SMEs coming from Jakarta. And there are also a big delegation of high level officials from ministries and also stakeholders, related stakeholders. But most importantly, we have also a big delegation from the businesses, from exporters from Indonesia that will meet with their partners here in the Netherlands.
Okay, and the three priority sectors of TTI 2024 include infrastructure, transport, energy, and sustainable tourism. So, what are the concrete examples of the Indonesian 256 Indonesian rupiah trillion Indonesian rupiah investment ready to offer projects that will be offered at the TTI 2024 forum?
Yeah, since this is a little bit technical and with data, so allow me to read the data here that I have.
Okay.
So in order to support the investment target of 1,650 trillion rupiah in 2024, the Ministry of Investment, or BKPM, they have actually 81 investment project ready to offer, or IPROs, project with a potential investment value of, I corrected a little bit, 339 trillion rupiahs, or equivalent to 16 billion US dollar. So these projects actually cover sectors from manufacturing, infrastructure, renewable energy, industrial estate, food, agriculture, and industrial estate. So 10 of these projects are located in East Kalimantan to support the development of the new capital city, of course, the IKN. But also, Bank Indonesia also in this strategy try to boost the foreign reserves to strengthen the value and to maintain the stability of rupiah by actively promote SMEs, of course, and also offer IPROs to international investors. And at this very event, Bank Indonesia will showcase the finest product of the MSMEs under their review.
Okay, so from what I can hear before, so the Netherlands is currently supporting the Indonesia plan to change the capital city of Indonesia to IKN. So what are the current position of Netherlands and what are they giving to support the Indonesia change of the capital city?
Well, of course, they definitely positively support this initiative of establishing the new capital to East Kalimantan. But we need to tap the potential of the Netherlands itself from our side. We see that Netherlands has so many potential in doing sustainable development, green development. Forefront, like globally, on sustainability. So we need to tap this potential. We need to use this potential to do research, like joint research, and of course for capacity building, and of course to do joint research to develop a sustainable or green city that we would love to have in our new capital.
Okay, so the Netherlands is consistently among the top 10 sources of foreign direct investment into Indonesia, and the current Netherlands is also the European country with the highest investment realization value over the past 5 years. And how can TTI 2024 help accelerate Indonesian products into the Dutch market specifically and the wider European market, since we have so much product here in Indonesia, especially the MSMEs, and how can the event help the MSMEs achieve more international market?
Right, yeah. So to accelerate the realization of this big target of investment potential, the government, especially this one through the Ministry of Investment, the BKPM, they offer like tax relief policies, and then this include like tax holidays, which are corporate income tax exemption ranging from 5 to 20 years for pioneer industries with significant and strategic values in Indonesia. And additionally, they also offer like tax allowance in the form of like 30% corporate income tax reduction over 6 years based on the investment value. There is also a 2-year exemption from import duties for like machinery and then equipment and raw materials. So there will be a lot of like super deduction and a lot of policies that will give conducive environment for investment from the Netherlands and especially for the Europe in large. So this TTI forum, of course, this will encourage this target to realization this target from by attracting the interest from the related stakeholders, business players in the European region, not only in the Netherlands, but the European, and strengthen the economic, bilateral economic between Indonesia and the Netherlands.
Okay, so right now Indonesia is in a good position, right, in the European market, especially the MSMEs products of Indonesia. And is
Indeed,
there
yeah.
any chance of Indonesia maybe get more know get to know more of the growth of Indonesia in the European market?
Yeah, actually, like annually, we have like a lot of platforms for promotion for our products, but we want to have this kind of a platform which we devised by ourselves, government of Indonesia. That's why we devised this TTI Forum as an annual platform for this kind of showcase of our product. And I'm pleased to announce also that since this year, the beginning of this 2024, we already have our Indonesia House Amsterdam. It's located in Amsterdam, of course. Yeah, this is actually an ex-consulate general, Indonesia ex-consulate general office back in, it's like already not in use like 50 years ago. So we renovate the building and we use it for our Indonesia House Amsterdam, we call it, as a promotional hub, not only for social, cultural, but most importantly, it's for the economic or trade. So we use this TTI forum to promote or to showcase the product from Indonesia, not only in the traditional one, like handicrafts and then textiles and something like that, but we want to showcase something more of Indonesia and a modern face, from the industry. That's really good. So we need to create this platform to showcase our new face of Indonesia to the advance, for the modern Indonesia. So that's why we do this TTI forum.
Okay, so it's such a great news to hear that we have a direct hub in the Netherlands since the newest renovation of Indonesia, so that we can promote it directly in the Netherlands. And could you give us a glimpse of the side events first, such as the SMEs exhibition and others? Maybe what are the type of event that are currently you're having today in this peak of the event?
Yeah, so this TTI forum is actually 3 days from the 27th, like yesterday, until the 29th tomorrow. So yesterday, if I may a bit elaborate, yesterday we have like the trade business matching, where the buyer and the sellers can meet, and then they can engage in the business transaction and also negotiation. And on the sidelines, we have the TTI exhibition. So there are like 25 exporters from Indonesia showcasing their products, and they meet and explain it to the potential buyers. And also the very good one is that yesterday we also witnessed the signing of 11 business MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. Is also one letter of intent. This is a good development. And for today, beside the main event of the high level or the ministerial forum, as well as the panel discussion, we will have also one-on-one and one-to-many business meetings on the sideline. And tomorrow is also very important because tomorrow we will have the bilateral investment forum. But on the sidelines, again, we provide the platforms for investment clinic and business help desk. So we want to help the potential buyers or investors to engage more and to understand more about the policy, so they can have like ease in businesses and in investing.
Okay.
That's the goal on the target of the event.
Okay. So, final question. What are your hopes for Indonesia and Netherlands in the future? Maybe more collaboration and making and improving each country to be a better country to live in, and of course improve the economic stability of Indonesia and also the Netherlands. And maybe you can tell us your hope of this event and maybe your personal hope for Indonesia and Netherlands in the future.
Yeah, of course. Just like I mentioned in the beginning, that Indonesia and the Netherlands have a very long shared history. That's actually like the potential that we need to develop because the Dutch knows better about Indonesian than sometimes we are. So so it's really a good potential that we need to tap into. They know about our culture. They know about our economy. They know what potential we have. Both sides, it happens like that. So we need to tap potential of it. And of course, in the Netherlands, we have a huge number of diaspora. They work in professionally. So we create the forum for communication from them. For example, we have like Aspina, Asosiasi Pengusaha Indonesia.
Indonesia.
It's like Indonesian Businesses Association. But of course, we also have association for the culture, for social, and a lot of so this diaspora that we need to tap into. So I think it's in line with our government policy right now to tap into the potential of diaspora offices, so we can take a benefit from their presence offices. And of course, Indonesia and the Netherlands, in the future, we have, although our cooperation right now is already so solid, it's so, strong, but still, of course, there are a lot of potential to tap into, and we need to continue doing the innovative and creative way to go into a much better cooperation according to the potential of or the characteristics of these two countries.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Puji Lestari, for accompanying me in this special interview with Voice of Indonesia. And I hope that the TTI event and, of course, Indonesia and Netherlands will get more closer, so that we can improve our city, especially the countries of our own. And thank you so much, for listener, for accompanying me in this special interview with Puji Lestari, the Counselor for Social and Cultural Affairs of the TTI Forum and, of course, the Netherlands. Thank you so much, and always stay tuned with us in Voice of Indonesia, from Indonesia to the world.
Voice of Indonesia.